So what would you do if you won $85,000 worth of travel? Stick with me and find out how I spent the prize. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Nadine and I won the most amazing travel prize on Australian Breakfast TV. So what was the first thing that I did with the prize? If you haven't caught my previous video, I mentioned in there that the first thing I wanted to do was hug my sister. And I did just that. I hopped on a plane, popped down to her city and gave her a hug. Now, some people, me included, thought, hey, spending $85,000 worth of travel, that's easy. Should I just jump on a plane, take 6 months off work, travel the world? Do I splurge? Do I go business class, first class? Or should I get the most out of this prize and travel in economy? I'm normally at the back of the plane. Whatever I chose, I've had so many people say, hey, I'll help carry your bags. The nerd that I am, I started with a list, but this list soon expanded into a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet had the places I wanted to go visit, when was the best time of year, and then it expanded into other things such as out-of-pocket costs, travel insurance, and the list goes on. The spreadsheet became a beast. Ever since I was a young kid, I have loved to travel, and I have been so lucky that I've travelled a lot across Australia. Behind me you can see a Lego map. There's a few pins in Australia, but if I pinned every place that I got to go see, well, I'd be out of pins for the rest of the world. And by the way, I won't do this Lego map too often as a background because I'm currently perched on a kitchen bench just to get this world map into scene. Isn't it great? If you get a chance, come and visit. From the small towns where people say, "G'day," right through to the bigger cities like where you can see our famous coat hanger in Sydney and the iconic trams in Melbourne. Travel across and see the whopping Great Rock in the middle of the country. I've been there, that is awesome. And then across to the colours of Western Australia. It truly is a beautiful country. Oh, and don't forget Tasmania. I went there last year and had the best time. Can't wait to go back again. This video will be about the places that I want to visit. Number 1, Canada. Virtually my whole life I have wanted to go to Canada. I want to see the people, I want to see the blue lakes, I want to see those high mountains, the cities, I want to go across to Quebec. It just looks like the most amazing place to visit. I want to try the foods. Poutine, is that how it is pronounced? I just can't wait. In 2020 I was meant to go to Canada, but we all know how 2020 turned out and I didn't get there, my trip was cancelled. So better luck this year, hey? Number 2 is France. Okay, I know it's stereotypical that I want to see the romance of Paris. I want to climb the Eiffel Tower, I want to walk down the Champs-Élysées. It just looks amazing. I want to try and remember my high school French and order a Coca-Cola and croissant. And I do remember how to ask for the bathroom. Very important. Number 3 is Hawaii. Hawaii looks great in all the movies. Can you imagine going where Jurassic Park was filmed? Or 50 First Dates, one of my favourite movies. I'd love to go there. But hang on, I already live on a tropical island. Okay, we'll put that one down. Number 4 is Disneyland. On Sunday nights as a kid, we would watch Disney after dinner. It was great. I'd see Cinderella's castle and couldn't wait to one day grow up and walk through those big, beautiful gates and see the castle there. I want to sing It's a Small World After All. I want the Mickey Mouse ears. I want it all. Disneyland. I'm a big kid. I can't wait to go there. Number 5 is Japan. Everyone that I know who has visited Japan has come back saying what an amazing experience it was. Despite the language barrier, and I don't know any Japanese, it's really easy to get around. It's clean, it's tidy, the weather is amazing, the people are amazing. I'd like to see the cherry blossoms. I'd like to see Mount Fuji. I'd like to see trains that run on time. That would be fantastic. But Japan, what a wonderful place that would be to visit. You're on my list at number 5. Number 6 is the United Kingdom. The rich history of that area of the world just fascinates me. I'd love to walk the streets where thousands of years ago people walked those same streets. In London itself, I want to see the usual sights, Big Ben, and Tower of London. Hey, I might even pop in and have a couple with the Queen. And the corgis, of course. I want to take a drive through the countryside of the United Kingdom and end up in Scotland where my ancestors hailed from. I think I could spend a year in the United Kingdom and I'd never get bored. It just looks like the most beautiful place. Number 7. Over the years I've watched a lot of travel videos because I do want to travel the world, as I've mentioned many times. In my recommended videos, Italy pops up quite often. Who wouldn't want to go there? The history, the food, oh yum. I really want to visit Italy. I think that should go up the list a bit. Number 8, I started to think of those other places that weren't high on my list but were, I might want to go there. Egypt was top of that. I'd love to see the pyramids. So making a list is great, but how do you travel in a pandemic? In Australia, I have signed up for smarttraveller.gov.au. This gives you updated advice on destinations and other things such as what happens if you get COVID when you're overseas, what if you lose your documents, what if something bad happens. Smarttraveller.gov.au also gives you other advice such as visa information and vaccinations for those other areas. As I film this, it is 2 weeks until we head off on our very first international trip. Am I nervous? Yes. We have to have a negative PCR test before we hop on the plane. If we don't hop on this plane, we lose a third of the prize. And I know we haven't had to pay for it, but this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for us. So yes, I am nervous. I'm tickled pink that you could join me. Follow along as I learn this YouTube thingy and take you around the world as I spend this prize. Have you worked out where we're going first? It just may surprise you. Bye for now.